Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Jay?
Yes, it's me.
Okay, hey, what's up, Jay? This is Patrick from Nashville, Tennessee.
How you doing, Pat?
I'm doing good, bro. I've been enrolled in your course. I've been following you about a year. I've been enrolled in your course, and I had to drop that credit card that stuff, but I believe it. But my question is, I took up the wholesaling and got it a part of my real estate investment network here in Nashville and everything. Got the training, everything, and I'm at the point where I've had a lot of leads, but I actually got my first house where I have a buyer pretty much under contract for $1,000 for $120,000 house.
Nice.
That's my thing. I come from the same background, and I'm still out here in the game, like the streets. So I'm trying to get up out of this shit. But I have enough money to buy this house, $60,000. That's pretty much in cash now. I'm gonna talk to private money or hard money lenders. They're willing to loan me the money, the buyer, but they ask me, well, how do you want to pay for that? How are you, where do you get your income from? And I cannot answer that question because I'm a judge.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty much gonna have to just wholesale this place and make $10,000 off of it, or I actually have to get buyers lined up to that $10,000. So I'm saying, like, coming from a situation like that, how do you? I actually have two questions. But coming from a situation like that, how do you hard money lend to money when you can't lose what you have money?
Well, typically, my experience with hard money lenders are they don't really ask for the income, like your income, if you got a company set up and you have an exit strategy. So their concern is like not you coming out of pocket necessarily. It's all how you structure the deal, but it's more about, well, how do we get our money back? And how they get their money back is by the flip, really. So it's kind of really just a better way for you to structure the deal. So what I would advise for you in regards to us, like really like, and for me to see your whole situation, it's for anyone really on the call or on the webinar. If you guys have complex situations, you have capital, you're trying to figure out your next moves, whatever, look at investing in our one-on-one coaching. And I have one of my coaching clients, he's actually one of my academy students who just invested in one-on-one coaching today. Chris is here in the room with us. But hit Nigel, right? You can email Nigel, Nigel, Nigel at jmorrison.net. Hit Nigel up and just ask him about doing a call with you on one-on-one coaching. And it allows us really to dissect your situation and really give you an executable blueprint for how you circumvent all the issues you're talking about.
I'm definitely. My second one is, when is this? Okay, it's 11. Like, I think you came to Atlanta this time, few months ago. I used to live in Atlanta, and I know a lot of people in Atlanta. I've been telling them about you, and, this is a way out, like, the streets, they take your money, take your, put it in this real estate, like, take it. When is the next time you'll come into Atlanta? Because I want to turn this move up. Knowledge out here, getting out here, like.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, well, we should be in Atlanta in April doing some promo and marketing for our conference in May. But if you want to, again, set up something private with a group of people that may want to invest or want to get more knowledge, hit Nigel up and we'll see if we can do something exclusive with you guys. And again, I'm willing to invest in anybody that's willing to invest in themselves. But I'm not, I can't allow myself to get burnt out just trying to help everybody who's not even willing, who's not even serious and ready to go. But if you hit Nigel up, we can work something out with them. Or as you follow me on IG or whatever else, Facebook, Twitter, you'll obviously see where I'm at. But we should be in Atlanta sometime next month, though, is my guess.
N-I-G-E-L?
Yep. .net, jmorrison.net.
All
right, yes. Anybody else in the room with a comment or a question? Cool.
Hi, my name's Albert from Queens, New York. I've been located in distressed properties in Brooklyn area, but I have a difficulty finding phone numbers for the owners of the home. Mm-hmm. How can I go about that?
Okay. So you guys on the call and webinar, Albert, who's here in the room, was just asking about, he has distressed properties that he's finding in Brooklyn, New York?
Yeah.
He's trying to figure out how does he find the numbers to sellers, right? To these, or to the owners.
To the owners.
Right, correct. So what I tell everyone, we get this question a lot when the academy calls and everything, is it's just about luck, a little bit of luck and diligence. So the first thing that I do is two approaches really. One,
FAQ is cleared.
okay, so yeah, one thing that I do is approach the city hall or town hall and try to find anybody that has any knowledge on that particular property, from a clerk or anyone like that, any knowledge of the owner. So I take that approach to see if there's any luck or finding a real address for the owner as opposed to the property address. Or I do community research, as well as online research as well. You can Google the address, Google the owners, see if you can find a Facebook forum or some other kind of info on them online, or ask people in the community, the postman and postwoman, neighbors, or anyone else, hey, do you know about Miss Wilson? Do you know about Mr. Robinson? Do you know any of their relatives, anybody in the neighborhood? And you gotta try to track them down. There's like no magic button for it, but you gotta really track that person down. And as well as sending mail there, just so there's mail in case someone does come pick up the mail, whether it's an estate attorney or a estate manager or some property manager or whatever, you want to have your mail sitting there as well, notifying them that, hey, I'm interested.
My name is Brian. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
Toast invited me. He's my best friend for
Okay.
quite some time. My question is, how do you really walk the fine line between helping the community and helping yourself? Because I can't help the community if I'm hurting.
True.
I got to eat first, and then I can give. I can give it back. So how do you walk that line and know, okay, now it's time for me to really give back in an impactful way, or should I wait a second and make sure that my belly's good?
Right, I got you. Your name's Brian?
Yes.
Okay, so ask, how do I walk the fine line of helping the community, but also helping myself, making sure that my belly's full, or I'm surviving, because you can't help others if you can't help yourself is the general thought.
Yeah.
Which is a very good question. And there's a simple answer and is very
I know it's a
complex answer.
complicated, yeah.
But no, it's a very good question. So for me, honestly, a lot of it has been on faith and following my instincts. So I found that when you follow your heart and when you follow your purpose, doors open up and magical things happen, right? So a lot of times we and not to get too preachy on you, but they say faith is a substance of things not seen and things hoped for, right? So it's like you may not see what's around the corner for you, but you got this pulling at you yo, help your community, help this person, help whomever. You can ignore nah, I gotta get my money first. But you didn't even know that blessing that was right around the corner from just you doing what you were supposed to do, right? And just following your heart. And then a lot of community help also doesn't really cost money. It's just time. And a lot of it, we all have time. It doesn't cost money for you to say, yo, I want to do a men's group mentoring every Saturday at my house or at my church or at this park. Or I want to do a basketball league, or I want to do whatever. Those things don't really cost money. It's just effort and time. So that's one component. It's just really just doing it, getting into it, and not trying to necessarily, it don't got to be grand and big to start, just serve your purpose. Very easy to engage the intellectual within our community. The college student, the college grad, people that are more conscious, that are more aware and all that. For me, for some reason, I go for the roughest, hardest hit, the most ignorant, the most undeveloped people in our community. I try to turn them around, which is very difficult. So that's why we do a lot of marketing and promotion on World Star Hip Hop and sites where people are found that fit that demographic. And when we do, even for my first wake up video, when I was in the back of the Maybach and I'm cursing and screaming and all that kind of stuff, that video, I didn't know that video would do 250,000 views in one day. I didn't know that video would kind of explode our brand and go viral. We paid $2,000 to put that video up. And honestly, I didn't even want my name. If you notice in that video, I didn't say my name once. I didn't mention real estate once. I actually wanted to be an anonymous person doing a video. At the end, I put my website of that video. And the only reason I put my website at the end, because I felt like I needed some kind of business, some kind of something to it, because they were charging me $1,500 to put a positive video for our community. They'll post people fighting, high school girls fighting, freaking strippers on poles. They'll post druggies passing out and everything, gangbangers shooting each other up. They'll post that for free They'll post the wackest rap video for $700, but me posting a positive video to motivate our community, they want to charge me double. It's the only reason I put my website on that video. I actually wanted to be an anonymous video of just some crazy guy giving a message to the community. And so it just all boils down to just, again, just doing it and following your passion. I mean, I can't really speak enough to, like, when you just follow what's in your heart, you know what I'm saying? You know when it's pulling at you. When you just follow that, doors open up. Is really my true answer. But yes, you do have to make sure that you're okay, and there is a balance to that.
I'm very new to this whole industry. I'm not actually in the industry yet. I'm taking my last class this month at the New York Real Estate Institute here in Manhattan. And I initially got into formalization in real estate because I wanted to purchase property of my own, so I wanted to learn the ins and outs of it. But, from being in the class, it was all about get with the real estate broker and you're working for them, but it's all about you making the money for them. And I was just wondering at what point, do I start to learn how to do the investments and, everything that you're doing. So I came across your website and your academy. I was wondering, do I go and apply for my real estate license and then just jump right into your class? Or do I apply for my real estate license and go get with a broker and build up into your class? Or do I hold off on working with a real estate broker because I'm currently working full time and I just didn't want to put too much on my plate. But I'm very interested, in owning property, being a lord of my land and passing this information on.
Gotcha. Yeah, so that's no, it's a very common scenario is that people that, and that's what I did. A lot of us say, you know what, I want to get into real estate. So the natural thing when you think you want to get into real estate is go to realtor school, real estate school. But they don't really teach you, I guess, what you're kind of looking for. They're just teaching you the components of being an agent. If you want to invest, we will teach you that, and you can learn at your own pace, being that all stuff is online, and you'll still get my mentorship every other week on the calls. So I think that will be a benefit to you and joining our class. As far as you going with it, what do you say? Okay. And as far as you going with the broker, that just is going to be depending on how enthusiastic you are about being a real estate agent. Because you going to hang your license with a broker is not going to help you as an investor, per se. And it's not going to really help you as a homeowner. It will just help you be a licensed and registered real estate agent, which will allow you to make commissions on listing someone's property or on a property you may purchase.
Okay, so do I still get my license? I don't even need to. I can just complete the classroom and then I can jump into your academy.
Right, and I think you have probably like a year grace period. I would double check that. Like, what's your grace period before you can get your license? Because you certainly can do both, right? Or you could just say, you know what, let me take in this information, let me give it 6 months, 4 months, 3 months, digest it all, and then make an educated decision on what you want to do. No problem. So I hope that helped. So we're going to go to a question in the room, and I'll get to another caller on the call, and we'll do another 5 minutes or so, and then we're going to wrap up. So you got a question, bro?
Yeah, Jay, how you doing? My name is Morrison Wood Jr. I'm from Prince George's County, Maryland. You mentioned internship this summer, and I put a star here. I need this. So what I want to ask is, when you're looking for a mentor, the internship, are you looking for like different interns in different cities to grow the brand and expand, or are you just looking for individuals that have particular talents as far as, like you say, computer-based design or?
Right. Actually, both. So I've been trying to figure out a way, like, with YMC and JMA, how do we impact different, how can I create mini-me's and impact different communities and just extend myself and have like authentic people in different areas that are, pushing our message really.
Right.
So I'm certainly interested for people that want to step up and be more of like an ambassador to JMA or YMC in their community. I'm totally willing to always have those conversations. And that'll be kind of a part of our internship thing. And then just internally within our company, just people that can actually help out and maybe grow to different positions in our company as I want to try to really expand. Because right now, we're young. I mean, the Academy is only a year and some change old. The YMC movement's only a couple years old. So I really seen us being big. I think there's a lot of traction. I'm constantly working on developing my message and, you know, what I'm doing and just different ways to, just being creative and trial and error. Like, you know, our marketing this last fall, we did more of an urban marketing campaign, if you guys didn't notice. You know, we did. And just for any of my followers, I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, I didn't revert back to my ghetto self. But no, we did want to target marketing towards the urban demographic. And we tried that. We just tried different things to figure out how can we fix the issues that we're having. And we're reaching different people. So, but yeah, anything that anyone can contribute, we're more than willing to have those conversations.
Recently just finished up at Academy, I think like last month, the whole year kid, and I mean everything that you teach, I mean in the beginning, your wholesaling, it just changed how we do business. I even started this with some people that became my partner, I was talking to them about. And for people that's interested in joining the Academy on the fence about it, I mean, it's a full 360 real estate investor course. It's not just wholesaling, not just buying and flipping. It's teaching you from A to Z. So that's what I really like. And I really didn't get grasp of that until I got to like the fourth semester. And I was like, oh, okay, that's what you was talking about in the beginning. So that's real big, man. And I know me and my partner, we just been following your branding and we get some traction and things are going well. So yeah, that's all I just really want to say. I want to call and follow you 100%.
I appreciate it, bro. And that was one of our Academy students. We edited a testimonial video for us. The two partners out of Tennessee. They actually met in the Academy. They didn't know each other. So they both from Tennessee, partnered up, created a company. And he was just saying that he just finished the Academy last month. He was one of our students that got the lessons every other week. And he did all 12 months. And he said he really didn't understand a full picture of the Academy until he did all 12 months. And that's kind of how I created it. It's really, it was to be the 4 things that I learned in real estate that really made me a millionaire. There were 4 components. It was wholesaling, it was a financing component, it was buying and flipping, and then buying and holding. Like those are the 4 components. It's very important for you guys, even if you don't use it now, to put it in your pocket and just know that stuff for life. Even if you don't use it, but you can tell your sister, your girl, you know, your whoever, your daughter or your son, whomever, this stuff is just really valuable information because it is the basics of how the world works. Everything is real estate. This conference room right now is a piece of real estate. Somebody owns this building. And we're going to Ruby Tuesdays after this down the street, and somebody owns that. And wherever you're watching this webinar or listening to this conference call, you are in or on a piece of real estate. But how does it work though? If you don't know how it works, you're putting yourself in a really tragic position, and your family just not even knowing how this real estate system works. So with that, I want to actually wrap this up. I appreciate everyone for being on the call, on the webinar. I love the energy, and again, we're just trying to give back. Make sure you tell your community partners, go to anotherwayoutscholarship.com, look out for our internship program, look out for the new courses, promote these videos, like push the message. This comes from the right place, it's very authentic. And I thank all my students for being in the room. And I wanted to, if you guys, maybe we'll do another video, but I do want to really get where you got, we have students from like all around the country who have drove in or flew in or who have came, and I just, again, I commend all you guys for supporting and just being a part of this. But for me, again, thanks you guys for all the, just being here, being present, hearing what the mission and vision is, and that is to bridge the wealth gap in America. It is to bridge the gap between the underserved, the minority community, and get us to the next level, move our culture forward. And I believe that through mentorship, through ownership, through collaboration, that we can do this. So with that, we are out. This is JMA, YMC, J Mr. Real Estate. Peace.